Hi, I'd like to tell you about a radical new strategy that promises to provide true artificial general intelligence, or AGI. In stark contrast to current brute force attempts such as ChatGPT, my new mental modelling paradigm employs the same elegant processes used by human minds. AGI has been described as the last invention humanity will ever have to make, but unfortunately current development paths, typified by large language models, are essentially a dead end and will never lead to human-level machine intelligence. Mental modelling, on the other hand, provides a clear, rapid path to attain AGI and doesn't require $30,000 GPU chips or billion-parameter neural nets either. My background: I'm Richard Deehan, a software engineer with over 40 years experience, mostly building systems for major London banks such as Nomura, HSBC, Standard Chartered and the like. Academically, I have university qualifications in subjects as diverse as economics, international relations, quantum mechanics. My involvement with artificial intelligence stretches back to the early 80s when I coded up my first ELIZA program. Since then, AI has been a significant part of my life, resulting in a discovery about 15 years ago, indicating to me that the current AGI development efforts were all likely to fail. As a test, I used that discovery to create a small piece of internet software which succeeded beyond my wildest dreams, eventually forcing the major search engines to rejig their operations. It also incidentally made me enough money to pull back from full-time work in order to concentrate on my AI research, the proof of the pudding, as they say. Fast forward to today, and that research is now complete, with hard proof. Over the same period, mainstream AI development has essentially gone nowhere and is still trying to force a solution using increasingly expensive hardware, ever-growing quantities of training data, and parabolically expanding neural nets, in the vague hope that AGI might somehow emerge of its own accord. This has recently culminated in totally unrealistic excitement about the potential of whimsical apps such as ChatGPT. The sad reality is that no matter how big large language models become, and they're already pretty big, they're not going to lead to the emergence of human-style intelligence. Because, as mental modelling shows, that's not how humans do it. If you need a clear, everyday example of how wrong current AI brute force approaches are, consider other animal species. Some of the corvids, the crows for instance, clearly possess self-awareness, and they can solve complex problems using just a few grams of brain material. Intelligence, in short, isn't scale dependent, so the vast majority of the AI community is essentially barking up the wrong tree. So why am I talking to you guys? I was born in the Northeast and returned to my home village about 6 years ago to give my children the best possible start in life. In that time, I've solved the technical issues that will need to be faced in order to convert my mental modelling paradigm into workable software. My breakthrough opens up a new, simpler path to implement full AGI, making all of the current attempts redundant. How does this fit with the stable? Well, I know with 100% certainty that in no more than 1 year I can code a mental modelling implementation of that most basic of human abilities, namely visual recognition. It will use the same techniques that humans use in recognition, providing a springboard to implement the full mental modelling paradigm. From this basic proof of concept, a huge new industry will grow to the benefit of the entire TEES area, because although it may not be immediately obvious, recognition underpins all facets of intelligence. You may be thinking that this all sounds a bit unlikely. After all, how come little old me is the first person to figure out a solution to the hard problem? The answer is simple. Everyone else is looking in the wrong place. For example, we all have a top-of-the-line implementation of intelligence ticking along right inside our own skulls. Yet despite decades of intensive work, there's still not even a generally accepted definition of intelligence. My own mental modelling paradigm begins with just such a definition, and as a taster, here it is. Intelligence is the ability to model a domain and use those models to predict the future state of that domain in pursuit of a goal. That's it. That's all you need to generate awareness, thinking, reasoning, even self-awareness. True artificial general intelligence, in other words. The mental modelling paradigm is capable of explaining how every aspect of your own intelligence works. I can even supply a set of simple thought experiments you can use yourself to prove to your own satisfaction that the paradigm is correct. To be part of the coming AGI revolution, you can reach me at rdehan@icloud.com. Thanks for your time.